Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is February the 24th, 2026. In Florida, it is very cold. I know that it is very cold up north, but this is Florida. And we shouldn't have all this cold weather, but it's really nippy today. It says it's going to be one of our coldest days. My name is Karen Dunn, and the name of my business is Crafty Lady, and I didn't say that in the previous videos, but I wanted you to know that. And today, we are getting ready to open the Soul Sampler box. I finally got it. I thought for a minute we wasn't going to get it, but I finally got it. It came in yesterday, and I haven't even opened it yet, so we're going to open it. We're going to see what's in here together. Let's see what we got. Milk and Mellow. Meadows. See that? February 2026. And of course, it has some samples, especially some codes for download patterns and shop here. So it's probably some little discounts and everything, which I can't show y'all that. At least that's what I was told. So what we got in this box, let me fold it down a little bit. Okay, so we got this, some blades. Can always use these blades, so that's one thing. Let me get out this other little piece that we always get telling us what it is and what's the value of it. Okay, so those rotary blades, of course, they're the 45 millimeters, and they are $13.48 for those. Okay. Then we have Tenants, which is a layer cake. I believe layer cake. And they're pretty nice. You could tell this is Riley Blake. Yep. You could tell. Let me open it though. Those colors and with these little hens or chickens or whatever they are. You could definitely tell they're Riley Blake. I really need to get me a scissor before I cut myself. All right, get rid of that. See what they all about. Let's see. Got them tied down really good. Oh, I'm open. Okay, there we go. I don't think there's, how many is in here? 24 pieces. Pretty cute. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but we'll hit a few of them. There we go. All right. It's pretty neat. I'm quite sure when they give you this, they give you a pattern to go with it. So let's see. This here is valued at $24.98, and it's 24 of them. So they're a little more, about $1 a piece. All righty, put that to the side. This is a 1.5 by 2.5 inch ruler. Now this is something I hope I don't lose. Look how little that is. And I probably, wow, that's a small ruler. And the value of this is, value of this is $9.49. Small. And then we have 6-inch vintage Milkmaid Star. This is paper piecing. You like that so far. And it's 6 inches. Okay. And that is $13.98. Okay. And then you have the block of the month. This is block 11 of the flowering block. And this here is, I think, $4.98 from the last box. Let's see. I think that's what it is. It's $4.98 because it was one in the last box. Yes, $4.98. And this is the pattern that we're using this for, and we're using this for a table runner called the butter churn. That's what it's for. It's pretty neat. I guess this would be nice on your table for the summertime. I think so. A little bit of country, you know. But that's it. That's all that's in the box. What I think about this box, it's okay. It's okay. I think we could definitely use most of the stuff in here, and I might even take an attempt on Friday to do this. You know, on Friday I go sew it in Castleberry. And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna use this little thing for. I'm scared I'm gonna lose it. It's so little. I need to keep it in this pack, I tell you that. So I waited and waited and waited for this box. And all I can say right now is, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put that aside. All right. Moving on. I went to a quilt show on Saturday, to the QAS quilt show in Daytona Beach, and I picked up a few things. Let me get it here. A few things. Enough where they had to give me a bag. So I always like to go and get thread, and I like to use the natural white thread by Ami. I like this. And because most of the time I'm piecing, and I always use white thread when I'm piecing, unless it's something dark, black or whatever, then I'll use black thread. Or if it's some, I might use a gray thread maybe. But I use the natural white thread. I got 3 of those. And I think when I got 3 of these, and I think they were, if you bought 3, they were $14.99 each. And they were, I don't know if it was 17, but if you bought 3, it gave you a little deal. And then I got, the lady taught me into these. I don't know if any of y'all use these, but they're supposed to be really good. And the top part is heat resistance, and she taught me into it. And, you know, I got the green ones. But, I'm going to check it out. It said, and talk to a couple of ladies. Like I told you on Monday, I have a sew day at my house with 2 ladies. And, excuse me, my eyes itchy. And one of the ladies, Robin, she said these are really good. She loves using them. So we're going to see about that. And they threw this in, wanting you to buy more. All the different ones that they have. They gave me this free. I don't know if you can see it, but they have different sizes, and each size has, like, it says applique, silk, quilting, patchwork, and I'm reading it on the screen with you. What did I say? Extra long. But they say they're very, very sharp, so we'll see. I've been doing a lot of patchwork. I should have got the yellow ones. But they were $20, and you get 100 pins. And then they gave you 10% off of the pins. And I bought a kit by Riley Blake. Let me see something. If I could take the paper out, do it, show you the whole. I thought this was cute. I thought that was really cute. So I bought the whole kit so that I could make this. And this here is a panel. This middle piece is a panel. So the fabric is to do the border around the panel, which I still thought was nice. And they had a display. That's what made me get it. And it came with everything in here. Actually, it's a 2-inch strips. And then they gave you the background fabric and the binding. No backing. Just the binding and I think this was like $100. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. And it was 10% off of that too. That was it for the quilt show. It really wasn't I've been there before, but it was really small. You know, you paid $15 to get in, and by the time you walk around, maybe you could, if I was there an hour, that was a long time, you know, and that's only because I was talking to people. And but other than that, it was very small. It really didn't have a lot of different things. A lot of people had the same thing. So, you know, it was okay. It was okay. It was a good outing. And I also got, a friend of mine ordered me some scissors, because she ordered some, but then she also ordered me a pair, and they called Guggenheim. Supposed to be able to cut through all these layers and layers and layers of fabric. So it'd be super, super, super sharp. But I tell you one thing, got a good handle. I mean, I don't think your hands could get really tired in here. Some of these other scissors, the handles are not big enough to hold your whole hand in there, or your fingers. But I think they were like $20, 60% off, she said. And you're gonna see how much it'll cut. I'll go in my little den. Oh, how about we try this? This is a towel. Let's see how sharp it really is. Cut through 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, like butter. Look at that. Let me see. Look at that. No. They're pretty sharp now. They're pretty sharp. I like that. Okay, well, these will go in my traveling box. Pretty nice. Come in a nice box. Fancy, fancy. Fancy, fancy. Remember that block I was working on? that I didn't have the right papers. Well, this is one. I did two. I tell you, when I work on a project and I cut out all my pieces and all of that, here for another one, I like to put at least one block together or two so that I could see how it's going to look or what it's going to be like. I can't, then I go back and I cut out the rest and I put them all together. But I have to actually see what it's going to look like. At least do one block. So I cut enough out and then I put one together. And I cut out, now there's 20 of these. So I got the other 18 cut out, but I had to see. I think it came out pretty nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I really like it. It's going to be pretty a nice size because these blocks are pretty big. While I was at my sewing on Friday, I was doing this African quilt using African fabric. And I put it the top together. I want to show you guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see the whole thing. Let's see. I used black background. But I thought it was came out pretty neat. Let's see. Can you see it really? I thought it was so pretty. Came out so nice. So I hope y'all could get a good feel of what it was, but now I just got to put a backing and some binding in it. But you can actually see, I don't know if you can see, but you can see right through that black, right? I bought that fabric when the pandemic, and that's all we could get. And I was making some masks, and it was hard to get black fabric, and people wanted black, because it goes with everything, I guess. And that's all I could get, and I just put some fabric with it so that it would do what we needed it to do at the time. But then I had like a bunch of it, and I wanted to use it up. And what I'll do with that, because it's black and it's a little thin, I'll use black batting to put in between it, so it'll, you know, offset the fact that it's kind of thin. And then I'll use a better more quality fabric on the back part. So, but at least now it's gone. I was trying to get rid of it. Now it's gone. I wanted it to be gone. I was tired of moving it around in my sewing room. You know how you got something and you want to get rid of it? Well, that's what I did. I wanted to get rid of it. And I think that's about it today. I'm going to come back with how to I'm going to come back with it, like I'm going to let you watch me sew. But as you can see in my sewing room, there's no machine here. That's usually where my machine sits, and it's in the shop right now. And then out in my living room, I have my other machine that I've been working on other things. But for me to sit in here and tape and sew, I have to wait till I get my other machine back, because I don't want to take that one down from out of the living room, even though my husband says, you know, we gave you a whole sewing room and now you out here. You just easing your stuff out of the sewing room into the living room. He's right. But when I'm out there on Monday sewing with my friends, I can't have them in here. It's not big enough. So actually, either I need a bigger room or he's just going to have to deal with it. I think he's just going to have to deal with it, because I'm not going to move. I'm not getting a bigger room. So, but like I was saying, I'm going to, when I get my machine back, I'm going to do some things where you could watch me sew some of these things together. Probably won't be this one, because this probably be finished soon. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'll take a picture of it. Maybe I'll figure out how to take a picture and put it up here too, and let you see what I'm doing. I got so many tops that I didn't do that I haven't quilted. But we'll get around to it because I really like making the tops. Now I got to get around to quilting them. And I really have a lot of them. They down there somewhere. But I want everybody to have a great day. Enjoy your week, the rest of your week. Today is Tuesday. And hopefully next week I can come back with something else. Have a great day. Bye.